Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 4, Book 56, number 720. Narrated by Jabir. We were in the company of the Prophet in a ghazwa. A large number of emigrants joined him, and among the emigrants there was a person who used to play jokes, or play with spears. So he, jokingly, stroked an Ansari man on the hip. The Ansari got so angry that both of them called their people. The Ansari said, "Help, O Ansar." And the emigrant said, "Help, O emigrants." The Prophet came out and said, "What is wrong with the people, as they are calling this call of the period of ignorance?" Then he said, "What is the matter with them?" So he was told about the stroke of the emigrant to the Ansari. The Prophet said, "Stop this, i.e. appeal for help, for it is an evil call." Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul, a hypocrite, said, "The emigrants have called and gathered against us. So when we return to Medina, surely the more honorable people will expel therefrom the meaner." Upon that, Umar said, "O Allah's Prophet, shall we not kill this evil person, i.e. Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul?" The Prophet said, "Number, lest the people should say that Muhammad used to kill his companions." Volume 4, Book 56, number 721. Narrated by Abdullah bin Mas'ud. The Prophet said, "Whoever slaps his face or tears the bosom of his dress, or calls the calls of the period of ignorance, is not from us." Volume 4, Book 56, number 722. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's Apostle said, "Amr bin Luhai bin Kamar bin Kindif was the father of Kuza." Volume 4, Book 56, number 723. Narrated by Said bin al-Musayyab. Al-Bahira was an animal whose milk was spared for the idols and other deities, and so nobody was allowed to milk it. A Saiba was an animal which they, i.e. infidels, used to set free in the names of their gods so that it would not be used for carrying anything. Abu Hurairah said, "The Prophet said, I saw Amr bin Amir bin Luhai al-Khuzai dragging his intestines in the hell fire, for he was the first man who started the custom of releasing animals for the sake of false gods." Volume 4, Book 56, number 724. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. When the news of the advent of the Prophet reached Abu Dar, he said to his brother, "Ride to this valley and bring me the news of this man, i.e. the Prophet, who claims to be a prophet receiving information from the heaven. Listen to him and then come to me." His brother set out till he met the Prophet and listened to his speech and returned to Abu Dar and said to him, "I have seen him exhorting people to virtues and his speech was not like poetry." Abu Dar said, "You have not satisfied me as to what I wanted." So he took his journey food and a water skin full of water and set out till he reached Mecca, where he went to the mosque looking for the Prophet, whom he did not know, and he would not like to ask someone about him. So a portion of the night had passed when Ali saw him and realized that he was a stranger. Abu Dar followed him to his house. But neither of them asked the other about anything till it was morning, when he carried his water skin and food and went to the mosque. He spent that day without being observed by the Prophet till it was night, when he returned to his sleeping place. Ali again passed by him and said, "Hasn't the man, i.e. Abu Dar, recognized his dwelling place yet?" So Ali let him get up and took him to his house. But neither of them asked the other about anything, till it was the third day when Ali had the same experience with him and Abu Dar again stayed with him. Ali then asked, "Won't you tell me what has brought you here?" He replied, "If you give me a promise and a convention that you will guide me, then I will tell you." When Ali did, Abu Dar informed him of his purpose. Ali said, "It is the truth. And he, i.e. Muhammad, is the apostle of Allah. So when the morning comes, follow me, and if I should perceive any danger threatening you, I will give you a hint by pretending to go to the water closet. But if I carried on walking, follow me till you enter the place that I will enter." Abu Dur agreed and followed Ali till he entered the place of the Prophet, and Abu Dur entered with him. He then listened to the speech of the Prophet and embraced Islam on that very spot. The Prophet said to him, "Go back to your people and inform them of this religion, till you receive my further orders." Abu Dur said, "By him in whose hands my life is, I will proclaim my conversion to Islam publicly amongst them, i.e. infidels." He went out till he reached the mosque and announced as loudly as possible, "I testify that none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and that Muhammad is the apostle of Allah." The people then got up and beat him till they knocked him down. Al-Abbas came and threw himself over him to protect him, saying, "Woe to you! Don't you know that he is from Gifar, and there is the road, to your merchants towards Sham, i.e. through the place where this tribe dwells?" Thus he saved him from them. Abu Dar did the same on the next day, and the people beat him again, and Al-Abbas drew himself over him to save him as before.